Oh snap! Snapshot Nautilus here, and welcome to my 50 facts about Snap. It's like a 50 facts challenge kind of thing. Anyway, so here we go. I got lots of facts, and not a lot of time, so whoop, here we go. Number 1. I've been watching Let's Play since 2009. My first Let's Play ever was OdenSpec33's Oracle of Seasons Let's Play, and that was in 2009. And it was really cool, and I was like, what is this? I love Let's Plays. My favorite Let's Play ever is probably We Like to Praise Super Mario The Lost Levels Let's Play featuring Chris and Tyler. That is hilarious. It's just tons of rage, and I mean The Lost Levels is a really difficult game, and it's a race, and it's really funny. My favorite Let's Player, like single Let's Player, is probably that I don't know personally, because I know a lot of Let's Players, and you are all awesome. But my favorite one that I like to watch that I don't know personally is probably the Rad Brad. The chairs and the hilarity, it's great. My favorite game ever is Chrono Trigger, classic JRPG. Other than Chrono Trigger, my 5th fact is my 5 other favorite games, I guess. Pokemon Soul Silver, Monster Rancher 2 for the PS1, Heavy Rain, Shadow of the Colossus, and The Legend of Zelda Wind Waker. Those games are awesome. I really enjoyed them. My favorite game soundtrack ever is Chrono Cross. It's fantastic. You should go listen to it. It has so much emotion, and I love it. My favorite genre of games is JRPGs, Japanese role-playing games, but it's hard to find time to play them all, and I have, at any given time I have 3 or 4 that are just in this limbo area of started and 15 plus hours into, but not finished, and it's really hard to find time to play them all. My least favorite genre of games is the first-person shooter. I suck at them. I only play them if I'm playing multiplayer with someone that I enjoy. I don't play them by myself because I hate them. My favorite color is a tie between navy blue or yellow, and when they're together it makes me happy. My favorite animal is the giraffe. It's spotted and has horns and a long neck, and how could you not love it? My favorite band is the Ducks. It's this Canadian folk band that's really cool, and it's D-U-H-K-S, Ducks. I love the sound of the violin / the fiddle, but I can't play one, but it's my favorite sound of an instrument. In fact, I can't play any instruments at all. Not instrumentally inclined. However, I am somewhat musically inclined. I don't really know what you would say, but this is an interesting fact about me. I was a competitive dancer in high school, and I did Appalachian clogging, and there may or may not be a small video on the screen right now of me dancing that you could click on, but I was 14 or 15 or something, and I was rocking the shiny vest. Oh yeah. I have 4 siblings. I have an older brother and an older sister and 2 younger sisters, so I'm the middle child of 5. I have a giant stuffed Goomba that I bought at Nintendo World in New York City, and I cherish him dearly, and his name is Gumi, and he is fantastic. My main character in Smash Bros, Melee and Brawl is and always will be the Ice Climbers. Love those guys. They're fantastic. I'm 21 years old. And I'll just throw this in there too. My real name is Josh. You probably know that from watching my stuff, because, whenever I played with other people, they were like, Josh, and yeah. So, my real name's Josh, and everyone's name is Josh, and it drives me crazy, so that's why I go by Snap on my channel. So that was just a fun added fact to me being 21 years old. Yeah. So, I'll be a junior in college starting next week, August the 14th. Woo! 3rd year college. Here we go. I'm studying middle grades, math and science education. Going to be a teacher. I have high iron levels, and I love donating blood because I am weird, I guess? I don't know, I just really enjoy donating blood. I'm not squeamish at all, and I really enjoy watching medical and surgery shows on television. So, I really like to watch surgeries, and I think that's really interesting, but I couldn't... I just don't have the drive to go to medical school. I love to drink Sprite. Sprite is my jam. Speaking of jam, peanut butter and jelly sandwiches is my favorite food. I could eat one every day, and I have went several days in a row of eating peanut butter and jelly sandwiches every day, and I don't get tired of them, and I don't know why, but there's something about grape jelly and peanut butter between 2 pieces of bread that I love. I live in the mountains of North Carolina. Yeehaw. My family used to live on this big piece of land, and we used to have horses, and I enjoyed riding horses, and that was a big part of my childhood, was having horses and riding them, and that was really cool, and I enjoyed it. So yeah, but now we live in where civilization is, and we don't have horses anymore. But I can ride a horse. I love looking at pictures of tattoos online, but I'm much too chicken and indecisive to ever get one for myself because they're painful and permanent, and that's really hard. But I really enjoy seeing what other people put on their bodies permanently. Sometimes I think it's really cool, and sometimes I think it's really stupid. So that's part of the reason I just love looking at pictures of tattoos. Mosquitoes love me, and I always have at least one mosquito bite on me at any given time throughout the summer. Right now I have 4. I have 2 on one ankle, 1 on another ankle, and 1 on the back of my right hand, and they drive me crazy. Ah! I have diagnosed myself with, this is a crazy fact, misophonia. And misophonia is this anxiety that has to do with like sounds, and most of mine come from like mouth sounds, like people eating really loudly or chewing gum. That drives me crazy. Another one is like if people have like long fingernails and they're like texting and they're like hitting their fingernails on their keyboard or their phone. That drives me insane. So those sounds give me like anxiety and make me want to like scream and run away and throw up, and it's just really terrible, and it drives me insane. I've worn glasses or contacts since I was 5 years old, and I currently only wear glasses because I think they're cool, and I see better out of glasses than just contacts. I can't swim, and I almost drowned when I was 9 years old, and I fell in a hole in a lake, and I wasn't even out that far, and then I almost drowned, and ever since then I was just like, nope, water, not for me. Can't swim, don't like deep water at all. I enjoy anime and manga, and some of my favorites are Zatch Bell, Fullmetal Alchemist Brotherhood, Naruto, although read it, don't watch it, Fairy Tail, Angel Beats, fantastic, watch it, the last episode will make you cry, and Avatar The Last Airbender, that's an American anime, I'm counting it, yeah, it's awesome, so excited for The Legend of Korra Book 2. Choto Nihongo Hanasemasu, which means I can speak a little Japanese. I took 3 semesters of it in college, so I'd hope I'd be able to speak at least a little bit. I don't watch many movies, and movie references are often, very often, lost on me. I get tired of explaining the fact that I don't really watch movies and didn't like growing up or anything to people. So usually when movie references are made or like jokes or something, I'm the one that just like nods and like laughs along and totally oblivious. Just I don't get it at all, but I don't know that everyone that I know understands that, so I just go along with it. I love video game music so much. I have like a couple dozen songs on my iPod, and over 1,000 of them are video game music. I love to listen to it while I'm studying because music with words throws me off when I'm like in the zone. So I love listening to like just music, and video game and anime soundtracks are really good for that. Other than video game music, I really enjoy bluegrass music. It's part of my heritage, and I just really like it. So yeah, bluegrass. Growing up, I wanted to be an astronaut, and I'm not sure what happened, but one day that dream just died, and I don't want to be an astronaut anymore. Red velvet cake is my favorite cake. It's just a chocolate pound cake, but there's something about it being red and having cream cheese icing that is just so delicious. I love it. My one true weakness is milkshakes. I will do almost anything for a milkshake. I love them so much it doesn't matter what flavor it is. They are my favorite thing ever. Milkshakes! I love Kool-Aid and Capri Sun. Been drinking those since I was just a wee little lad, and I still drink them, and I don't care. I keep them in my fridge all the time. Have some right now. Have a Kool-Aid on my desk right now. Yeah. Beast Boy is my favorite DC character, and Spider-Man is my favorite Marvel character, and I prefer DC over Marvel. Get on my level. I'm a huge Kingdom Hearts nerd, and I've played every game in the series, and I really enjoy analyzing the storyline and the complexity. It's super, what's the word I'm looking for, other than complex? I don't know. I can't think of the word. Nope, it's not coming to me. Convoluted. That's it, that's the word. The storyline of Kingdom Hearts is pretty convoluted. But I have played every game in the series, not the, like, remix, final mix, or whatever, which is like, oh, here are 3 extra Keyblades and maybe an extra cutscene. You can YouTube that, John. I've already played the whole game. So, yeah, I also have a small little Keyblade that sits on my desk. It's a little Kingdom Key, and it's pretty awesome. I also really enjoy the Silent Hill series, but I've only played Shattered Memories for the Wii, but I've watched Let's Plays of almost all the rest of them, and I didn't even play Shattered Memories by myself. I played it with my friend Wesley, and I was a big and he had to play most of the scary parts. But I feel like now maybe I could play through. I played most of Amnesia by myself, or yeah, I played a lot of it by myself, and that was okay. I need to finish that game, but yeah, I don't know. I can speak one sentence in Chinese. 我喜欢你的帽子, and the tones are terrible on that, and it means I like your hat. And yeah, so if I ever go to China, I will survive if I can only have to talk about people's hats and how I like them. My favorite book is Ender's Game, and I love how it draws the parallels between insanity and genius, and it's fantastic. Great book, and they're making a movie, so that should be exciting. I've never been outside of the U.S. In fact, I've never traveled most of the U.S. I've been as far north as New York City, as far south to Orlando, as far west as Nashville, and then I've been to the East Coast, because, I mean, I live kind of, well, I live in, yeah, I've been to the East Coast. I tend to have favorite things that other people dislike. I took this trait kind of from a friend in high school, but I felt that way, and then she was like, oh, my favorite is always the one that no one likes. And I was like, oh, I'm kind of the same way. So anyway, we kind of expanded upon that and had made friendships about it. My favorite Lord of the Rings character, Gimli. He's got a cool beard, and that scene in the mines when his whole family... anyway. I can't pick a favorite Pokemon, but the ones I really like are ones that other people tend to hate, like Wigglytuff, Nidoqueen, Bulbasaur, Girafarig, Druddigon. Like I said, my main in Smash Bros. Is Ice Climber, so just stuff like that. I really enjoy taking care of plants, whether it be in a garden. My family has a garden every summer, and I really like it. Whether it be like houseplants, or like flowers, or just whatever. I really enjoy gardening, and I just like being able to like take care of plants and watch them grow and stuff. I think that's cool. And for my 50th fact, I'm going to tell you where my username came from. So I read this article, and it talked about how everyone needs, like, how to make a cool username, and it was like, pick something you like, make it sound cool, and make it memorable. And I really like Nautilus. It's like my favorite ocean creature, and I wanted to go by Snap, partially because I think Josh is a super boring name, and it's a super common name, and I wanted to go by something different, so I was like, Snap. And then I thought of Chalk Zone and that Snap, and that was cool, and I was like, oh man, I want to be cool like him. So it was originally like Snap Nautilus, and that just didn't sound cool, like, at all. So I made it Snapshot Nautilus, and yeah, that was it. I actually kind of like taking pictures, but I'm not at all a photographer, so yeah, that's where my username came from. Now that you've heard my 50 facts, you should want to be my friend, and you can do that by following me on Twitter. First of all, follow me on Twitter, subscribe to me on YouTube, like this video, comment on this video. Commenting on my videos means a lot to me. You can add me on Twitter. I'm Snapshot Nauts with a Z, because Snapshot Nautilus is too long, and Twitter says no, that's too long. So I'm Snapshot Nautz. Add me on Skype. On there, I'm Snapshot Nautilus. I will chat it up with you. Add me on Facebook, or not add me on Facebook. Like my Facebook page. I post on there some Facebook.com/Snapshot Nautilus, and all that good stuff. Comment on my videos. And I was told this was legally binding when I made this video, and I was told I need to tag 3 other people. I don't know if it's not. I'm not, yeah. So it's not actually legally binding, but I'm just going to say that if I tag you, you should seriously consider doing this video, like a 50 facts video, or something tragic may or may not happen. Just saying. So, first off, I'm tagging McGray. His stuff's cool. You should go check him out. He has, like, the greatest voice for Let's Plays ever. So go watch him and listen to his Let's Play voice. I don't even know if he knows I like his voice for Let's Plays, but I do. Liam2W. He's a cool European guy who makes Let's Plays, and he plays Pokemon, and yeah, you should check him out. He plays other stuff too. He's really awesome. And for a third one, I'm tagging Choco Conroy, because he's my alter ego. You may not know this. No, but I couldn't think of a third person right off the bat, so I'm tagging Chugga, and he better watch this video, and he better make a 50 facts video. So yeah. So see you guys in the next Let's Play video that I make. I hope to see you there. Goodbye.